So when I saw this title, when I saw that this was trending and moving around, I literally was like this. Why? Why would you want to return to play such a divisive character? Why would you want to return to play such a hated character by so many fans? I like Daisy Ridley as an actress. I loved her as Rey in the first movie. Then once we saw where everything was going, I still didn't have a problem with Rey, but I knew what they were doing. And I like the Daisy Ridley that I see in interviews. So I have nothing against her. But trust me, I don't understand why someone would want to return. Now, the only thing that popped in my head is after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is an Andrew Garfield thing. You know, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man movies, I guess as a whole, weren't accepted. I liked them. He was my favorite Spider-Man, period. And his first suit is my favorite Spider-Man suit, period. I loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I know where the movies slipped, but I still enjoyed them, especially the first one. Now, finally, he got to make a return. And when he made his return, he was the Spider-Man that people were talking about the most. So it was like, wow, he was vindicated. You know, and people want more of him now. And I'm wondering if this is the reason why she would want to return. So, let's take a look what Screen Rant has to say, but I had to give you my opinion initially. That's my initial reaction, then we're going to get into it, and you'll get my reaction on, whatever else, has been said. Says here that Daisy Ridley accidentally sparked speculation about her Star Wars return as Rey after revealing she met with Lucasfilm, but it was just for lunch. Aha. Daisy Ridley sparks speculation on social media. Ever since the conclusion of Skywalker saga, Disney's Star Wars trilogy with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, there has been interest within the fandom to see some Rey Skywalker, Finn, and Poe Dameron return. Where's the interest? I haven't heard of any. The movie's ending directly set up Rey to have a big part to play in the future in the galaxy far, far away. You know, it was funny. I don't know, it was like a year or two ago. John Boyega tweeted that he liked me. And it was funny how people immediately tried to, like, nah, but he don't like your films. He was like, neither does my blood cousin. Like, so? I understand. It's cool. Because I still like John Boyega as an actor. I've seen several of his movies. He's great. And I liked him as Finn. But what they did to him, from what especially after you hear about, like, he was supposed to be Force sensitive too, and all this other stuff, and then they just decided to go, the Force is female! And pissed the majority of the fans off. And it's just, he got a raw deal with that, man. But it just makes me think of that, how, like, people don't want no return. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I guess the best writer on the planet could do it, but I don't know how they can have the three of them return and make us want to go see that. I'm so anyway, so far nothing has been announced by Lucasfilm to indicate that Daisy Ridley's return as Rey is on the horizon, but that has not decreased interest in her return. Well, I'll tell you this. I have no interest in that character's return at all. Maybe in an alternate universe, sure, I'd check that out with something different. But I'm not, and trust me, I speak for millions that have no voice. I speak for millions that don't have YouTube channels. And I just sit there and watch as the things that they love have been crushed by the trilogy from Disney. So, I know if I feel this way, it's anyway. Renewed speculation around Daisy Ridley's Star Wars return began again on December 1st, 2022, when the actress posted an image of Lucasfilm HQ. Her Instagram story. The photo showed Yoda's statue in the building and was not accompanied by any text from Rey, the Rey actress. I see. This led fans, that would make fans think that. This led fans to speculate wildly that Daisy Ridley just hinted at her playing Rey again in an upcoming Star Wars project. I'm telling you, I have no interest in that. None! After a few hours of speculation circulating online, the actress shared an update that it was simply a lunch visit at Lucasfilm, and there is nothing saucy happening in regards to her future. Now we know actors, they lie all the time. About stuff they got cooking up. So, I ever make it big, you ain't got to worry about me lying. I'm just ain't going to say nothing. But God, plead the fifth. F-I-F. That's all I'm going to say in every interview. Sir, I plead the fifth. Neither Daisy Ridley nor Lucasfilm might be prepared to announce plans for Rey's return in the future. Star Wars media. But that must be part of the studio's long-term plans. She was the main character of the most recent trilogy, in Star Wars Rise of the Skywalkers. Ending set her up to play an even bigger role going forward, which I am not going to go see. If they did that, I am not going to go see it. I'm done. Like, with what they did with the trilogy is what Vince McMahon's decisions did with me in the WWE and wrestling. He drove me out of a product that he made me love in my childhood, in my teenagehood, in my young adulthood, and into my middle adulthood. He made me love, then he made me despise it. And I still don't watch wrestling to this day. I want nothing to do with another Star Wars trilogy starring Rey. Listen, miracles happen. Sometimes lightning strikes and it's like, well, no, you understand, when you see how they set this up, this is different though. You know what I mean? I heard there was thinking about retconning things and saying it was an alternate universe type of thing. Out of curiosity, yes, I would watch a new trilogy if that is not canon and it's alternate universe crap, and then we come in with Rey and it's a whole different story, and Luke Skywalker is a badass and Han is badass and him and Leia, and that, well, I mean, they could do the whole CGI thing or have an actress that looks like Leia play her, but bring them all together again. You know what I mean? I'd be down for that. And Finn's in it again, make him force sensitive. You know what I mean? Make both of them, you know what I mean, badasses, like something like that. I'd be down for. But I'm not playing this shit again. Trust me on that. With her new yellow lightsaber taking the Skywalker name and plans to build the Jedi Order, Lucasfilm cannot let Rey's story end there. Yes, they can. Daisy Ridley has remained open to returning for more Star Wars movies, and that should be done on Lucasfilm's priorities, considering how popular the character of Rey is. Yeah, it's not popular. What are they talking to? Who? Anyway, Lucasfilm is currently developing several new films in the Star Wars franchise, but none are confirmed to involve Rey and any other actors from the trilogy. A new recent film from Damon Lindelof, I like that, Lindelof, could potentially bring back some sequel trilogy actors, but that would be in supporting or cameo capacities. Daisy Ridley could return there as a way to let audiences know that Rey is still around and active. However, she deserves another chance to be at the center of a major story. Oh, God, I'm done with this article. I'm done. Like, Daisy, I love you, but don't return unless they're going to vindicate. Unless they are going to vindicate your character. Unless they're going to somehow, some way, make her universally loved like they did with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Don't return. Trust me on that. As a fan of yours in Star Wars, at Ron Blank, the player of the game, bars! Post comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed my take on this story, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo.